Hello everybody. I just wanted to let you know I got back last night from Portugal and I felt really called to come to Sedona almost immediately. So I am in Sedona in a place known to some of you as Zazar's Portal, and I just wanted to see if I could drop into a little channel because the energies here are seeming very multidimensional. And good day. There is a calling here from this one to have her feet back into her biological homeland of northern Arizona and into this area, particularly known as Sedona, and further to drop into this portal next to the mountain at which some of you know as the portal of Zazar. And Zazar is close to this one and close into the ground for his signature here, along with many of you. And the goddesses that you know have opened up this area of land to be a transport of such into the multidimensionality zone of the portals in which you travel. And she is seeing these vertical or columns of light in this space that transmutes the energy and the energies of the land and the energies of the people up into the cosmos and back around into inner earth and back up through the cosmos for this loop, this toroid of energy that flows out and around and down and up through can be felt by those that are attuned in coming here. And we wish to send you this transmission through this video. If you tune in to this shape of the toroid, for we are just resting her arm here to allow the stability of her three-dimensional body to remain anchored as her light body has transformed and connected to her higher aspect that is here with us. And we would like to shed light upon the Merkabas that are being rewritten, that have been rewritten for those of you who have followed along the path, the water path, to allow their Merkabas to be changed by not only the water codes but also the light codes, for it is when that balance and that harmony, that yin and yang, as you might see the figure 8 between the fire energy and the water energy, and through that center point of balance you get this new experience of matter and energy as the vapor of the water that is similar to, it is not water, it is not fire, it is a combination of both. And when you allow yourself to bathe within the combinations of both fire and water, you solidify the plasma particles within your Merkaba. For the Merkaba is also a duas, a combination of two triangular shapes. And she noticed that when she arrived at this portal, there was a natural formation of a triangle, an equilateral triangle that was made naturally here on earth through the stones in the portal have allowed themselves to come into alignment here, and the path of the dirt had solidified a equilateral triangle on the ground, and that is one half of the Merkaba. And you might wonder, well, where is the second half of the Merkaba? And that is in the invisible. For the first half is in the visible here in this space, and the other half is non-visible and multidimensional, very similar to the light bodies, the Merkaba that you have. And the water activation that occurred on your equinox solidified the support of the goddesses of the water and the beings of the air and sun to assist the establishment of your true DNA Merkaba blueprint that is now activated and moving in and out through all the cells of your body. Tune in to understand and feel the adjustment that is here for you now, to experience more of your soul sensory modalities, to experience the movement of your telepathic ability and your bilocation ability. For this one here is also bilocating, and it feels good where she is at, to feel that sense of home where she is, and is radiating the home frequency no matter where you perceive your home to be. So this is a gift of which she does through being a portal keeper and a bridge between worlds, and her cosmic dragon that you might see and hear in the background, known in his 3D body as the dog, as Boone, but he is in reality her cosmic dragon that is creating this field and pattern around her to solidify and anchor these energies of Zazar's portal, which now live in and through her being as it is. And we would like to reassure you, all of you that experience this place have the ability to connect here and now and be wrapped around in the joy and the love that is here for you. And within your magnificent light field, you have this ability to experience this figure eight of love and remembrance of which you are and of which you are becoming, for that is which you were. And we speak to you out of a frequency of heart, love, and there is so much support that is here for you right now. And we wish to talk about the whale that has surfaced in the Baltic Sea near where this one had resided. And for the whale, it is such a gift to have allowed his corporeal body to surface, to distribute the light codes of which he had obtained from the transfer stations deep in the oceans, many stations of which he had visited. And now it is time for those codes to be released further, and that must have been done for this one agreed to surface his body, to allow that as a gift to all of humanity. Yes, for compassion, but also for light, for advancement of these codes to be radiated on earth, similar to the oarfish that also surfaced and expired on the land. So know that as these things are happening with the magnetics of your earth that are shifting in deep within the planet and the workings of the inner earth beings, to allow these portals underground through underwater volcanoes and underwater caves and magnet systems, all controlled by the loving beings on your transfer stations for the highest possible outcome. For none of this is chance, none of this is random. It is all orchestrated and fueled by the love of humanity, fueled by the light working that you are doing on this planet. And your work with the water is not just this group, but many groups that are celebrating the water days, that it is making a positive and deep felt impact for the galactics and water beings that control the movement of energy throughout the earth, are now releasing such strong magnetics that might cause similar but rather small scale disturbances on your earth compared to what could have been. And these are part of the non-happenings that you must understand, and always as you are searching for your ascension, and that is what we assume you desire, know that the non-happenings are plentiful more than the happenings, and this is because of you and your light that you are orchestrating, not alone but in community. And if you could see, this one is experiencing and seeing the matrix, the weaving of the tapestry of human to human light, the weaving of the tapestry that is growing, that is creating a bridge that is more than a bridge, but really a new fabric of reality around your earth, around your cosmos. And each connection, each smile, each love, each eye glare, stare that you see to another human further weaves a string of love and compassion into this tapestry. And the animals are supporting you, and as you continue to build forth your five-dimensional, multi-dimensional sanctuaries all throughout the planet, that these can be done soon. And have patience, for there is much that we are doing, and much the universe, the earth herself, is providing locations and resources to allow the tapestry and the weaving of these five-dimensional sanctuary, multi-dimensional sanctuaries to be here. And start to put your intention, for the energies of this time are very creative, and you must take advantage, you must, or have free will to take advantage of the creative energies to create what you so desire, and to nullify what you do not desire to create. For in such fine tuning of your ascension mind field, you will create that which is needed and desired here for earth. For many will find your sanctuary cities and find respite for their three-dimensional life. And you are the disco ball of this unity multi-dimensional world. No longer are you lighthouses, no longer are you alone shining your light, for each are you a facet. And we must stress that disco ball scenario so much, for some still feel alone and isolated. You are not. That is just a belief system you have. For within a light facet of this giant multi-dimensional disco ball, you reflect your inner light, and that reflects the light of all. You reflect the light of the earth in her ascension, and that reflects to the light of all. You reflect the light of the cosmos and the great creator, and that reflects to the light of all. For it is love that we share this with you, and we see that it is time for the bilocation to be complete, and we are not far from you. Take this energy now of the sacred portal in which Zazar and you humans have designated as a sanctuary in of itself.